Well, I thought we would take this car for a little drive today. It's a nice sunny day. It's in the morning time, so it'll be a good time to maybe get out. It's on Sunday and not a lot of traffic, so hopefully that camera will stay up there and won't turn over on me. But anyway, I appreciate all the comments about this little fix-up job I did on this car. It was fun to do. You know, you learn a lot about cars when you take one apart and then put it back together. You learn a lot about them, and it's a good thing to do if you want to learn about cars and trucks and stuff. But I'll probably just drive this car kind of as my spare car for a while. It'll be, well, right now it's going to be my fill-in, because that Infiniti it's got 230,000 miles on it. It's going to need to go down for about a week for some repairs. It needs a radiator and hoses and some belts, and needs a bushing in the rear end and some stuff like that. So it needs to be able to. I need to be able to have something else driving while that's going on. No telling how long that'll take me to do that. It's also got to have plugs in it, and that's an ordeal in itself. So it'll need to be go down, like I said, for some repairs, and then I'll drive this while that's going on. But I probably won't keep this car much after that, because just the main thing is it's just too small for me. I don't like us. You know, I've had a couple small cars off and on. I had that Protege, and then I had another Protege, and then I had this. And I'm just not comfortable in a small car. I've got long legs, and this to get my feet up out of the my legs out of the dashboard, I have to scoot this seat so far back, and then my arms are kind of like this. So, you know, that's not kind of the driving position I like to have. So. But otherwise, I have no real complaints with it. You know, it does what it needs to do. It's just not, I don't know, I guess I've been spoiled driving that Infiniti. It's real quiet and got plenty of power, so I've been kind of spoiled by it, I guess. I really like that car. It's a good car. So and, you know, there's no free lunch. I won't talk on them, but there's no free lunch. You know, you get a car like this, and it's good at what it does, which is getting good gas mileage and running around in town and things. But, you know, you always have to make a sacrifice. You have to sacrifice space or features or something like that. You know, when I got that Infiniti, I thought, well, you know what, this is real nice. This automatic climate control and automatic headlights and seat heaters. I thought that's real nice. I just want a car that just got the manual stuff on it. You know, I don't need all that stuff. That didn't last. I miss that climate control now. I'm always having to mess with it, you know, and turn the lights on and off. Remember, turn them off and stuff. And yeah, that didn't last. I like it now. So that's the plan with this. So we'll probably put some miles on it, because I drive a lot, so, you know, we'll see how it does. Hopefully it'll hang in there and all that. So let's quit talking. Let's get on the road, shall we? Now, one thing bugs the crap out of me about this car. You hear that whine up there? I don't know if you hear it on the camera, but every Focus that has an automatic transmission I've ever seen does that. Never goes away. It's not low on fluid. Fluid looks good. Transmission works fine. And I don't understand that. I've seen videos with that whirring noise up there, and I've driven a manual Focus and doesn't do that. So that's in the transmission or the torque converter or something. It's in there, all of it I've seen. So I don't know what that is, but that bugs me. I don't like listening to that all the time. It sounds like it's got a power steering noise or something to me. That's not power steering. It's not the alternator. One other thing I had to do, I had to put a thermostat in this because it was not warming up. I go down the mountain and it'd cool way back down. The heater would go back kind of cool again. So it had a thermostat in it, but it was no good, I expect. So that fixed that. But anyway, let's get moving. I said there wasn't much traffic out this time of morning. That was they're always out here. Always. I replaced that tire rod end, and the sway bar end length, the front end is totally quiet on this car. Like I said, the main thing was wrong with it, it had a bad tire rod. Well, I guess the belt was broken in. Whoa, 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 man. Bad news with that. Something kind of interesting to me. I notice a lot of details about stuff. This car has it's called a 4F27E transmission. Essentially, what that is, that's a Mazda design. It's the same transmission as in that 99 Protege I had, and also my brother has one in his 99 Protege. It's the same transmission, except this version is built by Ford. So if you ever look at it, it's got some Ford symbols cast into it. So I recall that. I don't know if that's like the license, the design. It should be the same transmission. But this, the ones I've heard in the Focus make that whining noise, and I can tell this one shifts different from the one that was in the Protege. It shifts good, but I noticed with that Protege, when you got on the gas hard, going through the gears, if you had to take off quick. That Protege, man, it snapped the shifts off nice and crisp. And this one just kind of has that slow shift to it, which I don't like that. And I noticed this one is more reluctant to downshift too. When you turn a corner, it wants to stay in third gear more than the other one. The other one will just knock right back down to second and click back up again. And that's all in the program because that's electronically controlled transmission. They can, writing the programming for the transmission, that's, they can make it do anything. They make it shift quickly, they make it shift softly, make it shift, write the programming into it so that when it's down to, 15 miles an hour, it automatically downshifts down to second gear. So that's just program. It's not the transmission, that's program. Something interesting I noticed. I think Mazda calls this transmission an F4 NAEL or something, or NALE or something. But it's the same one. It's not the CD4E transmission. Okay, sorry about that. I got interrupted with a phone call. Never fails. Somebody's supposed to come and look at something I'm selling. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's a secret. Nah, it's not secret. But anyway, this is one of these Craigslist deals, and they always say they're coming. And I always ask you, are you going to meet me back home? I'm probably going to come here just next week. You know what? I make them call me. So when you're coming, call me then and I'll go back to the house. Because I'm not going to interrupt. I'm not going to sit on my hands all day waiting on them. People that buy things, especially if it's not something important, it's just something they're buying just for the fun of it, they're notoriously unreliable. As a matter of fact, the guy just called me. He was supposed to come yesterday. make it because he got a birthday party. I'll tell you what, I wonder how many, I'm curious about something. I wonder how many birthday parties are going on at any given moment in the United States. Because I think everybody I've ever known has been people that went to birthday parties. I've been to a few of them, and I just never thought they were that fun. You know, that interesting. I need to go to different ones. Well, I kind of cut y'all out of some driving time there. So we'll go on up and we'll make another circle so y'all get a longer video. How about that? That's our fire station. When you hear the sirens going, that's where they come from, right there, that fire station. I guess you guys haven't seen this direction very much. I usually normally go around that way. This is on the road heading to the Parkway. This guy here's got a Volvo 740. Man, he keeps that thing matching. It's an old car. It's probably a little bit newer than my Infiniti. He also has to work on it a lot too. I talked to him briefly. He wasn't that nice of a guy, but I talked to him briefly. He was alright. He was telling me what all he had to do. He had to have the timing changer replaced on it. I think it's like $2,000 something to have that done. It's a V8 like mine. So Infiniti solved that problem early on. They had problems with their timing changer guys early. By the time my car came around, that's fixed. I'll take you by and show you where I buy most of my car parts at. When I'm going to the parts store, I come up this way. Jogging up this hill, jogging up that hill. Of course, there's a commuter, a resident line. Get out of the way, get out of the way, we're in a hurry, damn it, we're in a hurry, get out of the way. This is the cut through. This is another one of these numerous 1960s neighborhoods like the one I live in. You see, the reason why there's so many of these is because at Huntsville, Redstone Arsenal came to prominence in the late 50s and early 60s. They started having a lot of people transfer in from other places, like Brack, really, and so they had to have housing for them. So whoever owned building companies back then made a whole lot of money off this. Hear that? What is that whining? See, it goes, it gets not as loud when it's I just tell you, I guess I'm too picky, but I would never keep a car for a long time that did that. I wouldn't buy a car new that did that if it did it. Sometimes that's the difference between things like that, or the difference between a good foreign car and an American car. An American car make all these creaks and whines and buzzes and stuff. And, you know, you got one 230,000 miles on it, and that thing you can't, my other car, you can't even hear it run. But they'll do stuff like that. What is that? See how this is downshift? That was third gear. Which to his credit, it gets good gas mileage. Alright, we're turning into the auto zone here. So, what's this guy doing? Look at this. Look at this deal. It's a lady. Yeah, lady. That's right, lady. This whole driveway is yours. This is popular place today. Actually, I'm just going to turn around. I actually don't need any parts here today. Alright guys, we're going to get turned around here and go back to the entrance here and head back home. So cut you off over here, and because you already seen where it ends. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me see something here. I'll